Welcome back to the REVan channel. We got a big one for you here. 2024 Mustang. We're coming at you with a lot of great content. Today is all about driving the EcoBoost on the road and on a little bit of track. We got an autocross, we got a drift course. Chelsea DeNofa is going to teach me how to drift. He's going to give me the pointers. We're going to rip it around an autocross. We're going to head out into some canyon roads. It's going to be a great day, so come along for the ride. Testo North America is the world's largest manufacturer of handheld test and measurement instrumentation and software for HVAC, food safety, pharma compliance, and combustion analysis. And you can check them out at testo.com. All right, Turner, nail it. All right, so Steve Turner, editor Turner, is behind the wheel first. Got Abe riding shotgun.
What's up?
So Steve, what are your initial impressions of the 2024 Mustang EcoBoost?
Well, I think that, you know, you and I were both there when the cars were revealed in Detroit, and initially, you know, like most Mustang fans, I'm slow to warm up to the new design, right? But as they kept bringing out the different models, they kind of grew on me, and then I hadn't seen one in like a month, and then I saw one again, and I was just like, oh, there's the new Mustang. Like, it just kind of clicked for me, so it didn't take a long time for me to adapt to it. The one thing that on the inside of the car that I was initially a little off-put is I like the screens. I love technology, so I'm really into that part of it. But I didn't really like the aesthetic of it, just seeing it in photos and even sitting behind the wheel without driving it. But being in the car and driving it, they're right about how the angle makes it a more immersive driving experience. It's really easy to see all this map stuff. The shape of the wheel and the size of the dash and the placement of it makes it very easy to see all the pertinent data on the dash. So I kind of dig it. It feels pretty good for an EcoBoost convertible, as we just noted with our fellow drivers there. We don't have a performance pack or any fancy paddle shifters or anything like that, but you know, it's going pretty good and it feels pretty stable for a convertible. We don't have all the fancy suspension, but it does pretty well. It's entertaining.
It's really tight for a convertible. I didn't expect more movement of the chassis.
Man, you're eating up the road. You got more guts than me.
I doubt that. I've ridden with you before.
Alright, here we go. EcoBoost 2024 Mustang. And we've got the convertible base car. So no paddle shifts, no performance pack, just the basics. My first impression sitting in the seat is I like looking at the dash more driving the car than I did just looking at the car in photos and my initial impression, because it really works from a technology and from a driver standpoint. I feel like it's missing something from a design standpoint, and in most cars dating back to the original cars, or even thinking about the big cockpit style 69 Mustangs, even to the current ones, or you know, the S650, to me the dashboard is an integral part of the design of the car. So I think just going with screens is a little bit, I don't know if I want to go so far as to call it a cop-out, but you know, maybe that's what young people want. It's just screens and technology, and they don't really care about design, but I still like design. I'm telling you, this thing really handles well. It feels very light on the front end. We're in the sport mode, and some of the things that the engineers mentioned was a quicker steering rack, and without driving the old car and the new car back to back, it's really difficult for me to compare the two, but I will tell you that it's a lot of fun. There's a just stopped to take a look. There's Abe on top of the world. There's the Mustang, there's Turner. Abe's the king of the world. Look how far down it is. Oh my God, that's terrifying. And look at, I mean, there's just mountains everywhere. So awesome. Little brake lock right there.
Carousel going on here.
Oh yeah, look at that. Just turn it down in there, feel that grip. Little bank turn right here, dive it in there, brake, brake, brake. Go, go, go. Off camber right here, gotta be careful. And then down through the S's.
Proceed 3.1 miles on Glendora Mountain Road.
Oh yeah. Whoa. Slippy. Off camber. Gotta be careful. And closing rate.
It's basically just for the gap between those two cones. So it's about a second. You can have
Okay, I see the cones on the right.
it. Yep.
Alright.
I'll give you some pointers, but just get comfy in the seat. We're focused on utilizing the drift brake.
Are you flicking it at all?
You can flick
as
it,
you're-
yep. The harder you flick it, the faster you're going to have to counter steer while you're on the handbrake. But
Okay.
we'll work through that and get the timing going for that. You're going to drive through towards those 3 stacked cones, pull the handbrake. Once the car gets rotated, you're going to basically drop the handbrake, the drift brake, and pick the throttle up.
Just nail it.
Yep. And then slow through the chicane. As soon as you get through the chicane, nail it again and get the handbrake pull and hold the handbrake all the way till you come to a stop.
Alright. Try to
Alright.
remember all that.
Yeah, we'll teach you through it.
Alright. That was a little too much throttle, spun it out. Try it again.
Alright, so we're putting it in manual mode. And we're going to drive up to the start here. We already have it set up to use the drift brake, and this track is set up to only use first gear to keep the speeds down and everybody's confidence up. Here we go. Then we have a 5-mile-an-hour chicane after the first drift turn. Now we're going to drive it into the box. I think we got it in there in the center.
Alright, Chelsea. Give me the grade. How'd I do?
Okay, so in the box, A+. Almost every time, centered, good. The last
Sweet.
one was really good. And then on the entry, I give it a B because you got some A+ ones and you got some C's on there.
Alright, yeah, that takes, you know, when you don't do that a lot, the coordination part of it, because like you just go down there and do everything naturally.
Right.
I'm having to literally think about, okay, pull the brake, let go of the brake, gas it. And I think I was just late getting to the gas a couple times.
I mean, but we turned you into a drifter in 5 laps, so that's pretty good.
Well, that's pretty good. I guess
Yeah,
I'll take
right.
that.
You
I'll
gotta
take that
think
as a
of it.
win.
It's only 5 laps, and we got you dialed in pretty much. So the last one was a full drift. And the handbrake, the drift brake got locked up, rotated on the throttle. It's good.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
that was
man.
fun. Having the proper aggression and getting my timing right was like the critical thing to getting it to do what I needed it to do.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is, for sure. Once you learn the timing, you can enter any type of turn at any speed or anything, and you're pretty dialed.
Oh, don't feed his ego, please.
Sorry, Jim. I got an A plus and a B.
Vaughn told me I was untrainable.
That's an A.
Well, he trained me. He trained me in 5 laps.
I'm okay now.
I've seen some videos of
I'm
it.
okay now.
He said he trained me in 5 laps. Ready to go. All right, man. Loving this little autocross action. Got these Recaro seats. I'm feeling comfortable. It's gonna be a fun ride. First one's like a recon lap. Got the green light, we can keep going. Little understeer, no biggie. Wide open throttle. Got the green light, we can go. Get after it here now. Rotate, rotate. Tuck the nose a little bit. Oh, that was way better. Dive it in, dive it in. We got this, floor it. Go through the slalom here. Swing it, swing it, swing it. Oh yeah, that was good. That was real good. Woo! All right. Man, this thing's balanced. Little understeer in the autocross. Kind of expect that a little bit. Tried to use the throttle to steer the back of the car and was able to do that, get it to rotate a little bit. But overall, man, that's fun. Woo! My heart rate's up. So pretty cool to get my chance to run the track a little bit, have some fun with the 2024 EcoBoost Mustang. Very exciting. Hopefully I did everything all right. Man, my heart rate's up, Abe.
How was it?
Let me get this off, this helmet. 100 degrees out here in Southern California. Irwindale Speedway, always wanted to come here. And we got this 2024 EcoBoost Mustang. I'm on the banking, almost fell over. And that looked pretty fun. I hope it looked fun from the outside. It was fun from inside the car. I would say I went after it pretty aggressively, especially on my last lap. Got it to understeer a little bit, but then I kind of backed my entry up and really got the car to rotate nice. So overall, I'd say that was a really fun ride.